Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know I'm a day late and a dollar short. Right? Is today Tuesday? Yes, today's Tuesday. I usually meant to do these on Wednesday. On Monday. But welcome back to V-Dash Gaming with your host, The Saverings. Right here. I'm right here. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Pocket Watchers where we take a look at the most played games by total players, not concurrent players, on both of the main consoles and on PC North America. That'd be on Steam. So these are tracked by Matt Piscatella, Executive Director in Video Game Industry and Analyst at Circana NPD. They're basically Nielsen ratings. They do Nielsen's type stuff for a lot of different things. They do TV shows, but they also do video games. They do napkin, like all kind of shit, magazines, all kind of shit. This guy particularly is doing industry, video game industry, formerly of Activision and Warner Brothers Games. Matt, did I see you in the hallways? I used to work for Warner Brothers Games as well in Kirkland, Washington, which sadly doesn't exist anymore. I wonder, and on the other side of it was Monolith Productions. So I wonder if Matt and I ever crossed paths. I should ping him and see when he worked there, because we may have crossed paths. I didn't know that. I never read this. I didn't know he ever worked for Warner Brothers. So we're going to scroll on down. Okay. Cookies. Connoisseurs from working. What? Cookies. Nice. Here we go. Something earlier. Peak keeps climbing the Steam engagement charts across Mexico, US, and Canada. Yeah, Peak looks interesting. Oh, so he just updated it. Peak climbs all the way up to second on Steam. Battle for Turium update helps Warhammer Darktide climb up Steam rank. Okay. Yeah, there was an update for that. Last 5 game of the year. MLB The Show was game of the year in 2020. Guardians of the Galaxy, Tiny Kin, Disney Circle. What? Casino. Yeah, right. Okay. The me would have been incredibly compelling. It's still best ever made. It won game of the year. I didn't know that. Anyway, let's go here. So, once again, we're going to take a look-see here. On your left in blue is the PlayStation. On your right in purple is the Xbox. Fortnite. First, let's see what games are static. What in the world? 1 through 9 did not move. 10 and 11 switched places. 12th went up from 14th. 12th went up dropped to 13th. Elden Ring went up from 15th to 14th. And Rocket League dropped from 13th to 15th. So on the Xbox side, we got the top 8 didn't move. Look at Rematch, because that's on Game Pass. I thought Game Pass was bad. Madden, okay. So we got Fortnite, Call of Duty, NBA 2K25, NBA 2K25, Grand Theft Auto, Roblox, Minecraft, Marvel Rivals, our Siege, Madden, WWE, nope, College Football, Apex, Dead by Daylight, nope, Elden Ring, Dead by Daylight, both 13th. Night Rain. Yeah, Rocket League. Let's count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the top 15 games on both consoles are the same fucking game. And Matt Piscatella came on kind of funny and said these top 15 games account for 40% of all game time. 40%, almost half of all the time spent playing video games is these games, just these. And I have this installed on Game Pass on PC and I haven't touched it yet. This is on Steam for $30. It's on sale on GameBillet for $21 if you're looking to buy it on Steam. GameBillet's a legit site. They sell Steam keys. So Fortnite. Look at Call of Duty. Microsoft is making 70% off of this and 100% off of this. That's kind of crazy. So what we're going to do is let's count how many Xbox games are in their top 15. 1, 2. Just 2. Let's count how many are over here. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 Xbox games in their own thing. So are we good there? Are we good there with the consoles? What do you guys think about this? It's kind of crazy how 13 of the top 15 games are exactly the same. So now let's go over to the PC side on Steam. So this is Steam for North America. This is the USA, America. This is Canada, and this is Mexico. So we got Counter-Strike, 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 Peak, Peak, Peak. Dune the Awakening. That game is just killing it. Dune the Awakening, Dune the Awakening. They're not feeling it down in Mexico. Night Rain, Night Rain, Night Rain. Helldivers, Helldivers, Helldivers. Marvel Rivals, Marvel Rivals, Marvel Rivals. Repo, Repo, Repo. Rocket League. And Rocket League. And I must point this out as I do every week. Rocket League has not been sold on Steam since 2020. So every copy that people are playing to keep these numbers up. Oh, Rocket League, Rocket League, Rocket League. Every copy that people are playing to keep these numbers up was bought going on 5 years ago now. Dark Tide. Dark Tide. Siege, Siege, Siege. Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 3. Great game. Warframe. Nope. Star Wars Battlefront. Glad to see that's coming back to Earth. Rematch. Rematch. And a rematch. So over here we got Dota 2 as the outlier over here. Path of Exile. That's in Canada. Meanwhile in Mexico, they always have like a couple odds and ends. Dead by Daylight. Actually, that's on all of them. Balatro. It's finally falling out of the top in the other ones. Left 4 Dead 2 for some reason, Overwatch 2, and Phasmophobia. And The Binding of Isaac. That's finally almost on its way out. That game's been up in here the whole time. Very interesting. So yeah, there we have it for... I told you Mexico always kind of does their own thing. So there we have it for the top 15 on the PC side, at least on Steam in North America. Very interesting list. Very volatile. Very much up in the air. What do you guys think about this kind of stuff? I'm noticing Expedition 33 finally fell out. I think it was still hanging in last week. I think it finally fell out. Yep. So what do you guys think about all this? Do you guys play any of these games? Do you play more than one of these games? I'm going to start getting back into more games as my Final Fantasy XIV subscription expires in 2 days. I've had that subscription going since May of 2020. So here we are, July of 2025, and I'm just now suspending my subscription. But I will be back when the next expansion comes out. But as of right now, I'm just there's too much other stuff going on in the real world. I'm dealing with my own stuff, and I'm playing and making my own games. So there's all that kind of stuff. When I have an update for you on those games that I'm working on, I'll definitely let you guys know. But in the meantime, y'all be good. Tell me what you think. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. Be sure to follow me on Steam on the V-Gaming for both of these. And I will talk to you guys later.